Hello guys, and welcome back. I hope you are doing well and keeping yourself safe. I'm gonna hit you up with another video. This time this video is gonna be focused towards how I was making gold back in the days when I wanted to buy some item, because in Warman you have the option that you can sell on marketplace your gold for coins, and with these coins you can buy item. I was using only two add-ons when I was farming on. One add-on that I was using was this Actionair. When I log in the game I'll show you what this add-on is doing, and the other one was the add-on that really help you to see things like this: gather, mate 2 and gather. Like what this add-on do, for example, when you go and you collect some herbs or mine materials, whatever you're collecting, it's gonna create the spot on your minimap, and it's gonna tell you when, at what hour did you collect the item, the herb, the mine, the ore, whatever you was collecting from there. And now after you do one run, all the spots that you collect anything, it's gonna be shown on the minimap, so it will be easy for you to navigate and just to go there. And when you do that several times, you're gonna pick up the respawn time on these items. So after that, when you log and you see the time on the spots that you already pick up, herbs, mines, whatever, is more than the time that is respawn time, you just go and pick up the materials. Of course, if there is no anyone else that is picking up these items, I mean not these items, these materials. So let's log in, and I'm gonna show you the other method that I was using. Everyone know the methods with mining herbs, transmute. I'm gonna say that the easiest way at the moment probably is just to level like 10, 20, 30 characters, make them with transmute and transmute every day. This is probably the easiest way at the moment to make gold, but if you cannot multi-box, so you level like 10, 50, 20 characters once, it's gonna be hard for you, because leveling 10, 20 characters or even more one by one is gonna take you so much time. So basically with this method, what you want to do, you just create a bunch of DKs and you multi-box them, make them reach the level that alchemists need, so you can get master of transmute. And after that you just log everyday transmute, and that's it. Sell the things you're getting from there. But we're gonna go through other methods. These methods are from Action House. Like what I was liking to do here is just to get enchant materials. I was not farming these enchant materials, I was just checking the prices on the Action House, and I was buying if the item is costing less than the material then the material that you're gonna get after you disenchant the item. For example, if we go here rare, we search for rare items in this level. Let's just start on pick up the price. So for example, this item, when you disenchant this item, you're gonna get dream shard. So this add-on is telling me that the dream shard is costing 50 gold. I don't know if that's correct because I didn't do the search, but I'll just check. Dream shard. I'm gonna check the price on dream shards. At the moment the price on dream shards is 30 gold, so if I just buy this item, it's 25 gold. If I just buy this item, this enchant item, and sell the dream shard, I'm gonna be on profit. I'm gonna do the same thing with every material that there is in the game, and it's selling. Of course I'm gonna do the same thing with epic items also, because you see, for example, this belt now it's selling for like 46 gold. If the abuse crystal is selling for less, I'm gonna buy this item disenchanted, put the abuse crystal in the auction house, and it's gonna sell. Uh, like I'm gonna beat a lot on items because there are a lot of people and players that don't know the real price on the items. For example, this it's very useful when you're trying to buy something that is very expensive, because some people are putting a ridiculously high price on the buyout but not that high on the bid price. So I'm just gonna bid for several items, and uh, I'm gonna pay attention on them because somebody might outbid me, and I'll get the items on bid price and I'm gonna sell it after that. Like with this method, you can make money non-stop, but once you make a big chunk of money, like you can go the same thing with weapons also. Like I said, just look at the disenchant value. If the disenchant value is more than a value that this item is selling, you're just gonna buy the item, disenchant items, things like this. Also, you want to look at the enchanting materials on TBC. So this is like around level 75, level 70, because there are a few enchants that are pretty expensive and they need TBC mats, so you want to check that. Same thing I was doing with prospecting. For example, I'll go ore, let's say whatever ore. Let's say this. Okay, this is pretty much cheap, so probably let's see, ore. From mining, where are the ores though? I just only see games. Wait, what? Okay, let's see here. Gold ore, it's pretty cheap, so it's not gonna do the job, I believe. So when you're prospecting, as you see, there is a chance that you're gonna get item like lesser, moonstone, shadow gem, whatever. So you check all the ores. Let me find some ore that is actually more expensive and I'll show you. This was just 1 gold ores, 2 gold, like. But even with this ores, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go on profit. Let me see. Gold ore, steel, true silver, gold. Oh, this is ore, and we cannot prospect that. Okay. So let's take, for example, mithril ore. So at the moment, you can see that they are selling these mithril ores for how much? 2 gold and 35 one, right? And you're gonna get 37% star ruby, aquamarine, and Chitrin, whatever is the name, and there is very low chance to get other items as well. So let's see, star ruby, how much is it cost at the moment? So star ruby is 10 gold. So you are making like already, you're buying this thing for 2 gold and you are selling it for 10 gold. You're making a lot of money. The same with the other things, because there is a chance. It's almost okay. Citrine is not that expensive. It's like, but wait, yeah, citrine is not that expensive. But the first thing that we said, star ruby is pretty expensive. I'm pretty sure one of the low chance items are expensive also. Like this is the best method to really make some fast money, because yeah, this is not costing much as well, but the first item it's like 5 to 1 chance. You just go through all the ores, check up which materials that you get after prospecting the ores are selling for a good amount of price and you just buy the ores, prospect them, put them in auction house. Also, it's a good idea always to look up the chat, because there are gonna be people selling ores, selling games, selling flasks way below under the auction house price. So these two metals I was using a lot and I was making a lot of money. Then I start dominating things like bags. Like every player that is gonna make a character, he's gonna start, he's gonna get at least some kind of bags. Bags that I dominated back then was this one. Let me try to find it. Yeah, these bags, I was dominating the market with this one. It's pretty easy to make. You can check the things that you need to make this bag and check the price in the auction house. On my time, I could just buy the mods from auction house, do this bag, and I'll get like free gold, basically, because I'm not farming anything, I'm just making the bags. And one thing you need to take care of, really, it's knowing the price market. Usually back when I was farming gold, the market was very active around the time when all the guilds, European guilds, was start raiding. So that was around 6:30 server time, 7:30 server time. So around that time, the market is gonna be very active. People is gonna start buying stuff for enchanting. People are gonna start buying stuff for making games and things like that, and consumable. So again, I dominated as much as I can this market. Also, like at the morning, I was just watching the price, because a lot of people will put flasks and materials like that. They are not that experience with the prices, I guess, and they don't want to, they want them to sell really fast, so they're gonna put some foods and flasks and potion with really price that is under the market price. So I'm just gonna collect these flasks and potions, and before the raid time I'm just gonna put them for sale, and like I'm gonna sell them. Of course, you need to take into your mind that when you're selling items on auction house there is a fee. So when you buy something and your thinking is to resell it after that, make sure that the fee is gonna be covered and you're gonna be on profit. So these are my two methods that I was using. The another method is like you can farm this this item right here. Let me see, where is it? Yeah, butter right here. So this item is dropping from boss, Foss and Horde Trash. There is a chance to drop that. What I used to do is I multi-boxed it. I went with my Fury Warrior and with my Holy Paladin, and I pretty much was what I was doing. I was clearing the trash there, looting the trash. You are getting a lot of like green, blue items, even epic items from the trash also, and there is a chance that this item is gonna drop. It's like, as you can see at the moment, people are selling at the bottom price is 8.2k gold, so it's pretty good amount of gold for around, I don't know what are the drop rates now, but back in the day when I was doing it, I was able to get one item like this in like 1 hour. So I was doing that because really what you want to do is like gather around 30, 40, 50k gold and then just start playing with the action house. Like you can get creative. This was my methods. They were kind of old because I was using them in 2015. Before that was 2017. But the idea here is that you need to learn to play with the market. Like it's basic economic, buy low, sell high. Like that's what I was doing. Another methods including glyphs. I didn't use these medals a lot. I'm not sure if there is a glyph that is that much expensive, but if you check out the glyphs and you find some glyph that is expensive, you can sell glyphs also. But yeah, these are my go-to methods. As I said, like it's including disenchanting, just checking the price on the item, what I can get from the item that I disenchant, and prospecting, and of course gathering materials with mining and other professionals that are gathering materials. For example, I was doing farming on flame cap. Like flame cap at the moment costs like how much? Let's see. So it's almost 60 gold. It's really not hard to farm flame cap. There is one good map that it's pretty much dropping this a lot. Let me see. It was TBC. Where was TBC though? Okay, Outland. Yeah, pretty much here. Zangar Marsh, this is the place that you want to farm this flame cap, and so for like 1 hour I was able to farm more than one stack, so that's like how much? 10, yeah, that's like 1k gold. So to be able to play with the market, you want to have some kind of gold in you, so you can buy stuff, disenchant, prospect them, put them on the market, sell them, do the same thing with like buying flasks, buying foods as well, because before the raid times on the European guilds the price are lower, but after that, when the guilds start, before the guilds raid time start, the players will log if they need, for example, flame cap, they're gonna go buy the flame cap. If they need flasks, if the guild is not providing for them, they're gonna go get that as well. Like a lot of players, some are doing it like they're going and making flasks and food for themselves, but most of them they just log from the raid time, get the necessary consumables that they need for the raid, and they just buy it. After you have like you made a good amount of gold, then you can start watching the top priced BOEs, specifically when they're like what is it? For example, I think one of the items is BQL neck, so this neck, you want to look at this neck, like, but this is once you get enough gold. Sometimes there's gonna be someone that's gonna put this neck like on a high price, but bid price is gonna be low, or even he will put the neck like 3-4Ks under the market price, so because he wants the gold fast. There are a lot of people like this, so you can snap that, buy this BQL neck or whatever BOE item is, and after that you just sell it later. So yeah, basically this was my methods making gold. Like the easiest ones are the one that you are gathering materials, because you're just running around the map, drinking your coffee, smoking your cigarette or whatever, and just you are acquiring mining materials and other materials from other professions like skinning and things like this. So this was my methods making gold. Don't think that you're gonna become rich overnight. This is not gonna happen, but the more you gold you have, the better you can play with the market, and with the more stuff that you play on the market, you see which one are selling the most, from which one you are making more money, so you'll be focusing around that, and you can find different methods making gold here also. But the thing with this marketplace is like the market is always alive. There are certain things that they always need. It doesn't matter the server is like already 6 years old or whatever it is. There is gonna be people always trying to buy yams. There is gonna be people always trying to buy food, flasks, things like that. There's gonna be people always buying enchant materials and so on and so on. So you want to take advantage of that. The same thing with the bugs, like you just have to be creative and you need to watch the market. Like basically that's it. In my Discord that I give you guys, there is information also that more people from Warming community share about how they are making gold. So if you want to do that as well, you can go there and do it. It's really not a hard process, but it's time consuming, especially at the beginning when you don't have that much gold and you kind of lost. What should I buy? What should I do? Like focus on one or two things, like get used to that, and then you can explore more methods and use the and use these methods on top of the ones that you are already good at it and you practice them. So yeah, this is it, guys. I know it's not the guide that you expect that you're gonna get 100k of golds for one day, but this is just not the reality. It's not gonna happen. There is no way you can do that. Of course, you can do gold just by just farming RDFs and loot everything there from the RDF. If you have disenchant items that are dropping, blue items, yellow items, whatever item that is dropping, you can do the same thing with doing some quests as well. And of course there are world bosses that are dropping quite a high amount of gold. And the respawn time of these world bosses is not that, I mean, it's very low, but I think there was a boss in TBC or RAD that was dropping 1k gold. It was world boss, it was not hard to kill, but yeah, okay, I hope you enjoyed, guys, and see you next time.